Yo, what is good, Samuel Squad? Back at it again with another video here today, man. And I'm going to explain for all of you that don't know, because I was kind of late to this method. A lot of people were doing it yesterday, but for those of you who don't know, the method to get candy in training, and keep refilling and refreshing. Before we get into that, man, make sure you guys like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and put post notifications on if you want to see my videos right when I post them. So this is from Gut Fox. Now, I don't know if he was the one that made it or somebody else made it, but I think he was the one who, brought it to everyone's attention. So shout out to him. I'll leave his link in the description because I ended up watching his video because somebody was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, wait, what? And I looked at his video. But yeah, yesterday I was playing Call of Duty with my friends and Overwatch and like a bunch of other stuff, and like I completely missed out on this. Like, we had like squad on like the whole day, so I was like, oh crap, like I gotta play with the squad. Then it's like maybe like 11 o'clock and I see this method. I'm like, wait, what? So I started doing it and I started making a lot of candy in training. So I stayed up till probably 5 or 6 in the morning, and that's why I look kind of crusty because I only got like a few hours of sleep. But this is what you basically are doing. You're completing the Barry or the Ed Reed set. I'm gonna do just one for video's sake. I normally complete the set 5 times. Like I'm doing a reroll, so I end up having like so much training, so much candy. But basically, you're doing this set, so you get the set done. Again, I do the set like when I do a reroll, I probably do Ed Reed and Barry 5 times, like in total. But so we're going to go single discard these because for whatever reason, if you try and discard everything at the same time, it doesn't work. So yeah, basically what you're doing here is you're getting a bunch of candy, you're getting a bunch of training, and what we're going to do here is go to the training pack and you're going to discard everything. So let's see, store. And again, like, I do this when I have a lot of training and a lot of candy. So I don't know how it's going to work because this is how I started the method. I started with doing the set once and, then re-rolling the training. Then you re-roll the candy. And I'll show you what you do with the candy afterwards. We're going to discard everything that we get. Now, you don't keep anything from this pack. Unless you get a 96, you're re-rolling everything. Like, there's no keeping the 93s. There's no keeping the 91s. That's just how this method goes. But I can confirm you make a lot. Like, you make a lot. Like, I don't know how far I am in the profit right now, but it is crazy. Like, I'm literally just going to be doing this method, like, until, like, the whole week if it keeps, like, rolling the way it is. Who knows if it is. Now there's LTDs in packs again, too, so you have the chance of pulling those. 93, just quick sell it. But yeah, it's I don't want to say it's foolproof because there is a lot of luck involved. Like, if you don't get, again, like, I need to strictly say this to you guys again, though, like, this is a luck method. Like, you really are hitting big or you're, like, taking a loss. I mean, I've made a lot and I've done it, like, so many times. Like, I have made a lot. Like, I can say that. From what I've been seeing on Twitter, people are making a lot. So, but again, it's a luck-based method. Like, you're pulling packs. Like, it's never, whenever you're pulling packs, it's never going to be, like, guaranteed. But, oh, I thought someone was calling my name. 93 again. So that's nice. Basically, what I've kind of realized, if you can get a 95, if you get 195 out of, like, doing one of these sets, I think you're basically breaking even or in the profit. Like, I got 293, so I think I'm going to be breaking even or in the profit. But let's see, if we get another fire pull, that will guarantee us in the profit. 91, that's pretty good. So as you can see, I'm at 59,000, and this is how I keep track of how I'm making, like how much that I'm making as well. I'll show you guys that. I'm also going to be doing a big egg opening. Like, be ready for that. I'm like really debating on if I want to do like a 500,000 YouTube video for candy and then a 500,000 stream. So I'd be doing 1 million in eggs. Like, I'm full sending the investment, especially now that I have something that I'm just making free candy. I'm literally full sending my investment. I pulled the light blue and like pink diamond or whatever it is, that super rare one I pulled it again last night, so I have 2 of them. But I want to get at least 1 of each of the big, like the grand eggs. So still got a long way to go. So y'all are going to see a lot more openings of eggs. But I just got to run this method and get as much as I can from it. And I advise that you guys do it as well. The only like really annoying thing is you need coins for this, or you need friends. So I'm going to say that again. You need a lot of coins, which I have a lot of coins. A lot of my friends don't play Madden anymore. So I did link up with somebody on Twitter. Where's my phone at? I remember your name. I just don't want to like butcher it for whatever reason. P Milson. Me and him have been like trading cards to each other. Like, so basically, I'll explain it a little bit more afterwards. But when you're doing the sets, you need 3 specific cards. And if you're like you don't have a lot of coins, like me personally, I'll show you how many 96s I have in my binder, and it just showed like that I'm just balling out because I have a lot of coins. But if you don't have a lot of coins, you're going to need friends that you can trade with. I mean, the trade block has been bumping, which is nice. I love that the trade block's kind of bumping again, because that's how it always used to be. Like in Madden 12, man, like the trade block was used. Like you actually would use the trade block. So it's cool to see that being used. But now this is how you check your profit. So I did that set. I put 3 96s into the set. Now, again, I normally do this set 5 times, and I have like couple 100,000 training, over 100,000 candy, and I just re-roll everything. So I just, I usually am making a lot more than what I just made on this opening. But so we're going to go to this 96 pack, and we're going to, get as many 96s as we can get. So that's decent. I actually think I needed him. We just pull it again, so we're at 2. We need to get 3. Everything else will be profit. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, so back to back. All right, this guy was like somewhat rare for me yesterday. Maybe not. I'm not sure. All right, so this is our third. We have made our, our investment back. 3. That's how much? 3 of this, homie. See, and this just goes to show you guys, like, I just got 3 of this 96 tight end. I don't need 3 of them unless I do. I'm not sure. So what you would do is, you could go trade block, put Chiefs, like say the Chiefs cornerback, say you need him. Like this is what I haven't been doing this often. Player ratings down here. Then you just put him up like this, and people will offer that 96 Chiefs guy if you need him for the set. Like if you have extra of these, that's what you can do, if you don't have friends, if you don't have coins, that you can stack up a bunch of these in your binder. But that's like what you can do. Again, I say link up with your friends and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I have 6,000 candy sitting up there. I mean, that's not a lot of profit, but that's why I do the set. Like, again, this is like, you do need a lot of coins for this method if you want to like make the most of it. Again, like I said, I do the set probably 5 times. So I don't know how much training that comes out to. I don't know how much candy that comes out to. I forget. But it's a lot. And I'm able to do, if I could get 6,000 candy and times it by 5, 30,000 candy, that's a lot of profit. Like, and again, that wasn't even a good opening. If you get 95s, if you get a 96, like last night I had a 95, 96, 93 all back to back. So if you get one of those, you're making a lot of profit. But again, that's when it comes down to your luck. That's when it is a luck method. So you got to be very careful. Again, like especially if you don't have a lot of coins, do not sell your teams for this method. Like again, like people are making a lot, but you do not want to sell your team, to try and do this method, and then you lose all your whatever. You lose your coins, lose your players. Not worth it. So if you do have spare coins, there's somebody apparently who has a Discord on Twitter. Like, look out on Twitter if you want to like get in a Discord so you could trade people like cards if you don't need them. Like, look, I have the cornerback for the Chiefs. I don't need that many. So, like, I'd put him on the trade block, or I'd hit up somebody and be like, yo, like, you need this guy? I need this guy. And then you could trade each other, because it doesn't matter if you trade them. You could still put them in the set, if that makes sense. But, yeah. So, that is the method. Again, yeah, I pulled this egg last night again, so I got 2 of these. I'm not sure what this is. People are saying Lawrence Taylor, but who knows? What? What?
Do you have any tennis balls in your room?
No.
Wait, I thought I saw a thing of them.
No, I don't.
So I need it for my online afternoon class.
How? We have a bunch of tennis balls. They're not in here. Don't we have a bunch of tennis balls?
I don't know.
Sorry about that. I was interrupted for a sec. So look, this is just like another example. So like you probably can't see, but Madden_Fiend hit me up. You know, I've talked to him about some stuff. He hit me up. You can't read it, but he said like, do you need a Zeke? I need a DeMario. Like people are hitting me up on Twitter because they're gonna need some cards and they might not have them. And you know, I'm gonna give him that just because I'm fine with giving a DeMario again. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is he's gonna offer me a Zeke. I'm gonna throw Cowboys. I'm gonna throw running back, and we'll just throw him up on the trade block and let me hit him back up and just be like, yeah, man, he's up. He's up for you. Check out trade. Looking for Cowboys halfback. And the thing is, like, I don't need a Zeke. I'm just, like, doing that, because I'm just feeling very generous. Because some people were helping me out last night, so I'm going to, pass it forward. Like, that's what we got to do as a community, man. Like, if people need help, like, help them out. Like, again, there's time for trolling, there's time for whatnot, but, like, when it's, like, people, like, are being, like, kind of serious about it, like, they need help with something, like, I'm going to help them. Like, I'm not going to troll them or anything. Like, I'm just going to help them. Like, we don't need to, like, just steady be trolling homies. But, yeah, man, that's the method. If you guys have any questions, again, look in the comments. People talk there. People will answer your questions there as well. I will as well. But that's basically what the method is. I'm going to be doing this all day, trying to gather up candy and training. But, yeah, man, again, like, as you can see, though, just a heads up, it's a luck-based method. It really is. I've made a lot. People have made a lot. So, it's a good method to try. But don't sell your teams, don't waste all your coins. What else? Again, try and, get friends on Twitter. Try and get your friends who play Madden with you. You could trade with them. If you need a card, they need a card, you can trade with them. That easy. And also, if you have a lot of coins, you can just, get a bunch of options. Like, again, I have a bunch of coins. I have all these options in my binder right now. So I don't really need to trade, but some people do. Some people don't have this much coins and they can't do what I'm doing. But that's gonna be all for today, man. I hope you guys can use this method. I hope you guys can upgrade it if you want, make it better. Again, shout out to Gutfox because I did watch his video. I just wanted to get this out to some of you guys that don't have Twitter, don't really follow other YouTubers. This is a pretty good method right now, but that's going to be all for this video. I think we're going to be doing 250 Trade Block Frenzy Easter Edition tonight, so check that video out if you haven't. But that is going to be all. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.